Alright, yan.
Bago tayo magsimula, cellphones po, paside please.
Bakit is that question nakalagay, what is your name? Ay, my name is what? My name is what?
What's your earliest gaming memory? I'm just curious.
Oh, that would be playing Mario with my dad.
Bumili yung daddy ko ng family computer. Super Mario, ganun.
Aside from, of course, phones na may space impact. Shows age, oh no!
My father is in electronics, so usually like, meron siyang family computer, Famicom, Super Famicom sa bahay. So, laging may console sa bahay. So by the era ng PlayStation, that was my start sa gaming.
One is Patapon, because I love playing rhythm games. And Bomberman.
I can't remember the very first game because I played so many games when I was young, but that's one of the things that really I remember with a lot of clarity is the X-Wing games.
Kailan ba lumabas ang Final Fantasy X? It was the first time I really played the game na ako lang mag-isa.
Oh, but it was also, in a way, hindi naman siya traumatic, but it also pushed me to be mindful of my time to use.
Ang naalala ko lang talaga is pinipilit nila ako pumasok sa school, tas ayoko pang pumasok.
So definitely, it has been with me. Since pagkabata ko, kasama yung tatay ko, then kasama yung lahat ng classmate ko.
Sa family namin, it's not bad to game. It's a reward for a long day.
That was how me and my dad and my brothers bonded.
So whatever they play, I play also. Tapos ayun, naging passion na siya and definitely naging career na siya.
And then, eventually, of course, kaya ko nang bumili sarili yung computer.
Because back then, PC gaming, if you were like a really heavy gamer, if you really grew up with gaming, it's not really something that adults would think that you'd make a career out of, right? It's something that you outgrew.
Usually, sinasabi nila, sayang na sa oras yan eh. Ganyan. Pero it really helps.
It isn't just an escape, but it's something like, it's a way for me to get into things, for me to be inspired, to stay on working.
Kasi yung games, kasi hindi lang siya like laro lang eh. Let's say may mga story games na talagang may lesson. So parang, it's like me reading a book.
So, of course, you learn more, you learn a lot, and doon mo na iintindihan, ito pala to. And just so happens, just parang it coincided dun sa trabaho ko, sa interest ko. So, natural progression lang talaga.
So, nagulat ako that apart from the consoles that I knew of, there were brands that cared enough to create products that cater to my needs.
Yung first ever gear ko sa ROG, that was 10 years ago. It was Asus ROG laptop G752VM. Super powerful pa yun nun.
The first one was the G70, I think, G701. That was in 2008. And that was the first time that I saw this brand that really went all out and made a machine for me. By me, I mean a gamer.
My most innermost encounter talaga na I'm really deeply rooted in is when I got myself the Zephyrus, the first Zephyrus. And to me, parang feeling ko I can play all the games that I want. And true enough, that was actually the time na sobrang nag-blossom, in a way, in a good way, yung dami ng Steam library games ko.
Yung pinakauna, I would say, is yung pink na peripherals na set nila. Kasi, syempre in the past, parang, gaming, male-dominated. So parang nakita ko ng pink peripherals na sila. I was like, uy, included kaming girlies.
I think that was 2016. Like, na-inlove ako sa look ng motherboard. So, sasabihin ko yung product name, the Rampage 6 Extreme. That was upper side ng face out na siya. Pero it is the most beautiful na motherboard na nakita ko. That was the time na they were introducing peripherals. I think they started peripherals na back then. They're going in dun sa product aesthetically, and then the brand has become somewhat of a lifestyle. So like nararamdaman mo yung transition period ng brand. Nagbabago na sila.
And did you ever imagine yourself working in the gaming industry?
Not, of course, pag tinanong talaga yan sa akin, sabihin ko no.
The past guides you to where you wish to be eh.
And then, tinanong lang ako ng friend ko, Kate, ba't di ka pumasok sa ROG? Naglalaro ka naman.
I started working with them from their mobile when ROG phone first launched. So that was 2018.
Tapos sabi ko, sige na nga, ito try ko. And then I got in. Tas yun.
We were a gaming primary publication.
I first started, just for people to know where I'm coming from, I started in the business in 2006. Straight out of college.
You know, I started very young, writing about smartphones, PCs, games, no?
Who would, di ba? Sinong mag-aakala maglalaro ka lang tapos magiging yun na yung bread and butter mo. Pero ayun, siguro isa ako sa mga the lucky ones na nakasabay doon. Kasi hindi na lang ako naglalaro for myself. So, naglalaro ako to like entertain people. So, natutuwa ako na natutuwa sila sa akin.
So from there, it's sort of like an evolution from, you know, loving gaming, then mixing games with work, and then now it's a full-fledged work for me.
Is there an ROG moment, wedding launch, event, or experience that you'll always remember?
When I helped out during Manila Majors, iba yung sportsmanship ng gaming, everyone's friends. Kaya gustong-gusto ko yung the way ROG managed that kind of event. You can see how they value from bottom up, how they value their community, they grow, they create partnerships, and then service an industry for gaming.
I remember siguro, ako specifically, I think na-mention ni Lauren Manila Majors, akin ROG Masters. All of these are your people. These are gamers. And sama-sama sa isang lugar. Diba? It doesn't matter naman kung ROG Masters siya, it doesn't matter what event. Alam mo yung feel na nandito na yung gaming.
This is not really an event, but it's really more of an April Fool's joke. I remember this because I was really tuned in. Papalapit na yung Computex nun eh. And April 1, lo and behold, naglabas si Asus ROG ng handheld gaming device. No?
People thought it was really a joke until it wasn't. Nung in-announce na din namin na, no guys, it's real, comment section, sinasabi pa rin nila na, hindi to totoo eh. Why won't you make it? Why won't you make something like that?
It's this Asus that really popularized it in a way that every other manufacturer now has their own handheld, right?
So it was really a time when, oh my God, they're going the route where, you know, na hindi ginawa ng other mainstream brands.
So, part ako nun na naka-appreciate and super happy ako nung nalaman ko na, hala, totoo pala siya.
And then months later, I got hold of it, no? The joke that entirely turned into reality.
Hindi mo masasabi kung
Tama.
kung ano na susunod.
Pag narinig mo na parang si ROG 20 years na, ano yung unang pumapasok sa isip?
Halos ka-age ko pala si ROG.
Apart from me thinking that I'm already old, no, ROG is an innovator in the industry. You wouldn't stay 20 years in the industry if you're not an innovator.
In the span of 20 years, ganun na yung innovation na na-present ni ROG.
Very, very transformative. Doesn't matter if it's lifestyle, if it's brand, specifically personally, ako, transformative. Lalo if you are being treated as the leader in the industry, you set a standard, you set the benchmark in the standard in the industry.
To see them celebrate this milestone really makes my heart happy because they are a positive force for gaming.
So they created a very safe space for gamers who grew up and gamers who are in the journey of trying to find themselves.
Actually, hindi lang for gamers eh. Kahit sa mga professionals natin, mga architects, mga students, ROG laptop din yung ginagamit nila. Nakakatuwa lang. Trusted talaga.
I hope they keep doing crazy. I hope they keep doing wild stuff that other people will say, no, that's impractical. That's not the point. The point is that you try.
Like, how do you set yung competition if walang competition? Yun yung importante doon. Para sa akin, right now, it's lalo na 2026, like a lot of products naging pare-pares na yun. There's a lot of parallels. How do you stand out if lahat kayo is magkakamukha, magkakaparehas, magkakatulad?
So there's just always one term that ROG always say. It's called dare. Diba? It's always dare to what? And I guess the message would be, always try to dare to. And it's up to you what to do next.
Always there. Sabi nga, for those who dare, never stop innovating.
For ROG itself, continue being the gaming brand that everyone loves and everyone adores.
I wanna say thank you rin for continuously like innovating experiences for us gamers and content creators.
I'm part of the community that will always support gaming innovations. So, thank you. Keep up the good work.
Talagang naka-amaze na sana more years pa